Yes, he's fucking back, bud.
His shit too, just some big old gorilla ass motherfucker just pounding some skinny ass skank, and I'm like, what the hell did Harambe do getting on this fucking channel?
My Power of the Cut remix?
Yes.
Seen,
What do y'all think
I
of that?
should, Gunner.
I made a part 2. The first part was about how they didn't want to cut my hair. Then they cut my hair. Then I realized the power of the cut's real, and I don't know how to feel.
What the fuck are you doing, Baker? Why are you in a bank? International Sperm Bank?
You hitting the lick?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, is he really there?
Why can I only see one of you at a time? There's just
When
like,
it's on sperm bank, you beat it, refreeze it.
That's fun.
Chance Joyner. Who the fuck is that?
It's my brother. Cocksucker.
Johnny Joyner. I was gonna
Alright.
say.
Yeah, you're walking
Now I
back.
can see him. There we go.
So,
You like the little smoke effect going on? Does that look good?
today is Tuesday, January 12th,
2021, baby. New year,
2021.
new me.
God, I don't like the way this mic is coming at me.
You want me to beat it? What's step 2 on it?
Fucking back with another Daily Terry podcast.
Yeah.
Today we have 2 special guests. My brother, Terry D, Terry Dictionary.
That's your boy.
Goes by many names, Mason King. And then we have Gunner's brother, who he can introduce.
Can't say something, my boy.
What's up, dude?
The Daily Terry.
Is the Daily
Dick.
Terry. Yeah, so we got, the usual Kenneth
Glad to be here.
and Gunner and me.
What's
So,
happening?
what better way to start off the podcast than talk about 3 individuals here with some fresh ass new cuts? When you talk about the power of the cut, it's gonna make her fuck.
Power of the yes. It's catchy as fuck. It's
Baker
nice.
did.
Power
It's
up
the power of the cut. Terry,
I think Baker's saying you got a cut too. Did you get a cut, Baker? I can't tell, but
Yeah, I got that low fade. You feel me?
What is that? Is that
Hey.
a 3?
Baker's a married man, so even if he didn't have a cut, he's gonna make her fuck.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Well, Mr. Kitty, where's Mr. Kitty?
Dude, Mr. Kitty, man. I tell you what.
Cocksucker and a storm drain.
All right.
We painted
He's
on.
a fucking he's a pack of smoke spray, dude. Fuck off.
Hey, would you like me to share my story about the power of the cut?
Yeah, go ahead, Terry.
All right. So this morning, I was up late last night. I didn't get any fucking sleep. I'm cruising the internet around 3 o'clock, and this bitch hits me up talking about come through in the morning like 9 o'clock, trying to give me some dome, with that chrome. And I'm like, for sure, like I got to go to my therapist at 1:30, and then I got to get my haircut afterwards. So let me get a blowjob beforehand. I'm like, bet. Okay. So I slide through with no haircut. I get some dome. I titty fuck her. And then I leave. I go to therapy. I get my haircut. I post that up online. 10 minutes, not even 10 minutes later, she sends me a goddamn snap that I just posted, talking about I'm sexy as fuck, talking about the power of cut. Because I showed her the song before I got the haircut, and I showed her my remix, and she was fucking with it. And then she sends me that, and then I go get my haircut. I end up coming back home. I pull into my parking spot, shut off my car, and at that very moment I receive a phone call. What do you know? She talking about she want to fuck. Power of the cut? Is this a conspiracy?
I think not, man.
I think.
Hey, let's go ahead and give a quick shout out to Terry Dictionary.
The power of the cut's a real thing. We need to get some shirts that say that. Power of the cut. Finna make her fuck.
Oh yeah.
So, my brother is a SoundCloud artist. He puts up tracks like daily.
Yo,
Like
He
the
only-
Daily Jerry.
He only freestyles, so yeah.
word.
Oh, man, I'm writing some shit right now, actually.
Well, he only freestyled.
Oh shit, put a beat on there. What the fuck?
So,
We can throw.
Hey,
a beat on. Yeah.
am I able to? Can you put this into a tab like you can on YouTube and go on another app?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Just wondering. Wait. Is that? You guys can still hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Let me. I got some unreleased lyrics I wanted to show you.
Unreleased.
Yeah, man, it's actually really good.
Well,
If I do say so myself.
while he's pulling that up, I just like to give a daily quote, and that is that one day be successful enough to smoke splits with my alpaca.
Fuck said that.
Terry Dictionary.
Oh, no shot?
Yeah. There's also
what the fuck?
another
Hold on,
one.
hold on.
It's
the-
I don't always I don't always hunt beavers, but when I do, I crucifix those motherfuckers.
Yo, what the
Bro.
fuck, bro? Who the hell?
Heard this one time, Terry said, bitch, I
I'm
ain't
so
gonna do
confused.
tater tots.
Dude. Yeah, man. All right, well, here's a song that Terry made when he came up to New York and visited us.
Terry's come on. Wait a second. Hold on. Terry, let me post the new version. I remade it.
Well, do it after.
Hey, shout out A1. Shout out Terror Squad. Hey.
Dude, no way.
I don't know if it stops or not.
Blood runs thick when the Terry Squad hit. Hit a quad, catch a bod. Finna feel this fucking rod. Blood
Oh, this man.
runs thick when the Terry Squad hit. Hit a quad, catch a bod. Finna feel this fucking rod. Blood runs thick when the Terry Squad hit. Hit a quad, catch a bod. Finna feel this fucking rod. That's on God. That's on God.
But like,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think you understand.
Fucking
Like,
dimensional rap. From the
I
NY
wish
to
I could have. I wish I could have shown you, man. The amount of like depth and detail I put into this song, extraordinary. Like I impressed myself.
And I keep coming on back. I got my brothers on call, so no, we never fall back. If you want some hard bars, get your boy on a track. I just need me some new sounds and some new beats. If that bitch won't act up, she goes straight to the fucking streets. All my homies really
Oh.
solid, they be hard as concrete. If she wanna suck me off, then I tell her send the deep. I'ma slide right through, and I ain't even using feet. I brought 30, but fuck it, I could've brought a sheet.
Damn.
Squad, yeah, you know it is. The blood
Oh,
runs thick when the Terry Squad hit. Hit the quad, catch a bod. Finna feel this fucking rod. Blood runs thick when the Terry
No
Squad
way.
hit. Hit a quad, catch a bod. Finna feel this fucking rod. That's on God. That's on God. And I hate to do it,
Oh,
but I gotta take a break. I get tired of throwing bodies in this fucking lake. I'm not Jason. Bitch, I'm chasing only guala in my head. If I see you dipping vents, then I know you is a fed. One more move, don't be surprised when you find yourself dead. Bitch.
yo.
Man, I sent out a thing today that I seen about this this song about stepbro and stepsister fucking, and it reminded me of Baker's Animals.
We
Trevor,
Yeah, that
there
was
you go.
crazy last night, bro. Mr. Kitty was trying to clap some cheeks with a full-grown husky. Dude.
Yeah, Mr. Kitty was.
Show him the size of Mr. Kitty. Real quick.
Show him the size of Mr. Kitty.
Yeah. And we're gonna
Sounds good for one
not a
thing,
full-grown
nothing
husky, but
else.
this cocksucker right there found him in a storm drain. He tried to fuck a full-grown husky last night, and he would have got away with it
Damn.
too if it wasn't for us.
Eh. Hell yeah. That's what's up.
He's a fucking crazy little bitch.
Power of the cut.
He's fucking cracked at Fortnite though. I tell you that much.
Dude, that
Dude.
man had the biggest chode I've ever seen in my fucking life. That dude's hung like a horse.
Oh, you think he's? Yo, Aiden, look, I'm gonna tell your boys what I told that bitch. This woman whipped my schlonger out.
Parents got divorced and oh my god.
She said, "God damn, you packing heat." I said, "Packing like Subway, baby, 12 inches."
I said, what?
Parents got divorced and oh my god, my life's over until I saw my stepsis and she gave me a boner. Think I'm a bend that bitch over. I give her take the donor. Now from my parents breaking up, I am the biggest supporter. Cause I got a new Christmas and a new bitch that I call sis. She got big tits, giving nip slip and a slim thick and takes my dick or that walked in. Now I'm screaming at the top of my lungs like, oh no, when she said,
So what? He's just my stepbrother.
Oh yeah, that's a fucking
Bro.
bop.
So, I don't know if you guys know anything about impulsive buying.
Oh yeah, I
But
went on.
That's Austin 100% comes to
No.
my house with a $500 fucking longboard. And he's like, oh,
You know how long it took me to buy that?
Dude, I would get one too if I had
I've
the
been
money.
wanting one since June.
Straight up. I've been
Now,
wanting one since fucking-
impulsive
I've been wanting one
buyer.
since 10th grade.
That's Baker 100%. This man goes on TikTok and then calls me and Gunner and is like, let's get fucking ice rinks, dude. We'll put them in my backyard. Like, what the fuck?
we were supposed to go today and grab that last piece. I was gonna spend another $30 to get get another piece, and then me and Gunner were talking about when we get paid. I was just gonna go to fucking Tractor Supply and go get a big ass tarp. I'm telling you right now, with all the snow coming down right now next to my
Gunner-
house,
Gunner,
dude,
you're
that shit
muted.
is done.
Man, this chick keeps hitting me up while we're in here, man. Trying to text me, bro.
Very fucking decent.
Tell her you're in a very important podcast with the boys.
I was on a podcast. I mean, it's the power of the cut, man. Like, I just don't think she understands. There
Well,
she is. What the fuck? You know, I'm in the middle of some important business here
yeah.
with the squad.
She just wants to tickle your pickle, homeboy.
And no, not even. She said she wants to fuck. That was plain and simple. And after I got off the call, I'm just like, damn, it's the power of the cut. It is what it is.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm thinking about it.
Yo,
You
Terry Dean needs to come over to my house again, bro. That shit was funny as fuck.
Because I'm thinking
Man,
about
just
it.
sitting
You
in
know?
the chair. I'm just walking from work. He goes, "How you doing?" "I'm good." Because I missed you. Miss you too. Playing on that small ass TV.
Come home from work. Daddy's home.
Yo, I should like download a game that's like a sexual reality, like virtual reality. So my girl, like when Sophie puts it on her face, it's just some dude just raw dogging her shit. And she's like, "What the fuck?"
Jesus Christ.
Yo, when I first got my PlayStation VR, bro, my buddy Blinko, he tried linking it up online. So I was watching porn, and I'm over
Yeah.
here. Like, it was like one of the most randomest shit, too. Just some big old gorilla ass motherfucker just pounding some skinny ass skank. And I'm like, what the hell did Harambe do getting on this fucking channel?
Straight up.
Like, what did I do to deserve this type shit?
But Terry, you know what I was thinking? I'm sitting here thinking, like, that basically proves my theory because before I got my hair cut, she was holding out. She only wanted to give me a blowjob. I get my cut. She's trying to fuck.
Power of the cut, man.
It's
Like, I'm a cut.
It's like the way of the road, but power of the cut, man.
Don't ask me to do shit today. I got my hair cut.
The line doesn't make any sense, but it goes hard.
Well, it
Yo,
makes a
I
lot
think
of
for this this Halloween, we need to dress up like the Trailer Park Boys. I already called Bubbles.
I'll be Julian.
sense.
And Austin can be.
You can be fucking Trevor.
Yeah, no, fucking Terry Deep would be Trevor.
Somebody's calling up my phone right now. My Trevor train.
Y'all can see who I will be.
He conveniently put 2 smokes in the back of his
And then
pants.
Austin, what would Austin be? I don't know. Nah,
You can pull bubbles off. What are you talking about?
now we'll have Chaw as Randy.
That's fucked
Well,
up.
dress Rivera up as Corey.
Yeah,
Get-
Rivera be Corey,
Give him some cornrows.
We're boys.
and then Sophie will be Trinity.
Actually, we could turn Rivera.
Give me some
into
fucking, give me some pepperoni and some fucking dope.
We could probably turn Rivera into a Cuban J-Rock with the way he wears that do-rag all around.
You can be.
No, that's Terry. Terry D is fucking J Rock.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
Say to the ROC.
We
Get
never
to the ROCK, you.
Fucker.
Not off J-Rock's music.
A motherfucker like you is definitely not off the cheeseburgers. A motherfucker like you is definitely on.
Hey, can I get about 50 half-eaten cheeseburgers?
You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm Shane. No more Shane. No more Shane.
Don't even trip, dog. You want to count my know I'm saying? That's just not right. You know what I'm saying? Freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying?
Hold up.
See the power of the cut?
Gonna make her fuck.
It's gonna make her fuck.
What is the bee?
Not even-
You know what I'm
It's not
saying?
even
Go
it's
say it.
a
Mommy.
gun. It's not a matter of.
No.
It's not a matter of if. It's a when. Because as soon as she sees that cut, instantly,
fuck.
you're gonna fuck.
Fuck!
I don't think there's any real psychology to back this, but I mean, I think I've done enough of my own psychology research to make a point of some sort.
Yeah.
Hey, check this out, boys. I got this a couple Christmases ago. My willy warmer. There's a couple snowballs.
Why do you have this lamp?
What the fuck? You got a tuggy?
Hell yeah!
It's not a tuggy.
It's a Peter heater.
It's a Peter
It's a
heater.
Peter heater.
Is that a
Little
headset
pouch
for your
balls.
Peter?
It's a hat for your Peter. Keeps your Peter warm. Only problem is it doesn't fit me. My cock doesn't fit in the goddamn Peter hole. It's a little disappointing
Yo,
when
Gunner,
I got
you
it.
see this shit, bro?
Fucking weird. You know, I was trying to keep my Peter warm. Just do my thing. Can't even get my Peter in there. The fuck is that?
It's just too big.
You just gotta switch over to Tuggy.
Why would I buy a
Tuggy
Peter?
never fails.
Nah, this man needs a horse tuggy, all right? Get it right.
It's made out of knitted material. Why is it made out of knitted material? If it was made out of like flexible material,
It should have been made by Flex Seal, all right? Let's get this straight.
Oh, dude. Shit keeps popping up.
then it would fit.
Down.
Maybe.
Grow dope like a Ricky.
Sit back, smoke that sticky, grow dope like Ricky.
Anyway, what's new?
Boys, what's new? I'm working at a nursing home now. Work with old people, I guess.
You
Power
took
of
that
the cut.
job over the fucking other one?
Yo, if
Yeah.
they give you any lip, hit him with a fucking massive ass windmill kick, all right?
You gotta be like off a Happy Gilmore.
I'll just pop their pills.
Get some
Smoke-
warm milk and cookies, Grandma, because you're not going
Not
anywhere.
gonna get-
Well, my
They-
fingers hurt. Well, your back's
They
gonna
wanna
hurt.
mouth-
'cause
they
you
wanna
just
mouth
pulled
off.
landscaping.
If they want to mouth off, then they're just not going to be getting their meds for the day. You know, I'll be pocketing those. The
Power,
good
you
it
better
is.
watch out. You better watch
Terry's
out.
over here popping some old people's
Power
Xanax.
of the power of the cut might have them feeling some type of
Remember
way.
with the morphine
They
for
go
his
to Terry, they're like,
Listen, Cherry, all I gotta say is that you better not be getting it on with them oldies, you know what I'm saying?
Clapping his fucking
You know what I'm saying?
90-year-old cheeks.
this dude's over here unplugging Life Alert. Like, he's just unplugging the fucking plug. He just raw dogging him.
3 minutes into Life Alert and Squirt, we gotta call the paramedics.
He's like, nope, I still got a minute left, I swear. He said,
So
he
I'm
said, Alexa, put the timer on for 3 minutes. I'm still going.
talking now.
She's over here dead, like on her deathbed. He's just rawing her shit hard.
It's like
Like, you can feel, like you can hear her croak. She's like, just
it's like
power of the cut, bitch.
Yeah, man, I took that job because that's gonna be like way more laid back. Like I'll have way more free time, and I'll still be getting paid. Like
How's the pay? Is it pretty good?
Money, man. As long as I can support the studio, you know. Need to get myself a PC.
I told my wife if I ever worked at a nursing home, I'm gonna be like the Joker in that one scene in Batman when he fucking pushed the button, the whole hospital explodes. That's my ass.
Dude, they told me we got to get everybody in the facility has to get tested twice a fucking week for corona. So they're gonna be swabbing my shit twice a week, which ain't cool, but hey, you know.
Terry's over here just busting old bitches.
Only had to have 2 COVID tests. I was
Dude, like, sir, we gotta let you go. And they're like, he's like, what for? They're like, well, we're too embarrassed to say the reason. Deep down, they all know. We all know that you've been clapping the elders' cheeks in here. That's just not professional. We gotta let you go.
And his comeback is like, well, they try to trade me tater tots for nudes, and I didn't want to take it.
My supervisor, we got reports that you're trading elderly nudes for tater tots. What's up with that, Tara? She's like, you know the biz. It is what it is. You're gonna have to resign. Like, it's been a walk. I want to talk. No,
Karen's in the back room in like the fucking morgue room getting her fucking cheeks destroyed.
Dude, I probably will find me a gilf while I'm in there, you know? There's one thing that's consistent with your boy, and that is your boy never tries to get puss. Puss just comes to him. Like, I never ask for it. It just comes. Like,
she's like, Terry D, before I die, it could be in the next 5 hours, but I just need some dick. Terry just
she has a heart attack. I kill her. That's what
she seizes up so her pussy's like 10 times tighter. It's like,
dude, that's a genuine fear of mine. I was telling that chick this morning that I said my genuine fear of mine is that anytime I'm getting a blowjob, I'm worried that like the woman's gonna get too committed and gag too hard, and I'm gonna choke her to death. Like, I don't want her dying on my top. You know, I don't want to have that top. It'd just be a sad day.
Since I heard about this one dude's story where he was getting a blowjob and he farted in the bitch's face twice.
Wait, how do you fart in her face?
Wait, Sophie told you that?
He said he had a little bit of bubble guts. His stomach started feeling a little weird.
Oh shit!
Wait, Sophie told you guys?
Wait, what?
No, actually, the person that was is Landon Q, the artist.
With Lil Skies?
Yeah, the dude that features the Little Skies all the time. He just dropped an album, by the way. It's pretty good if you're into like rap / hip hop.
Yeah, he totally came up with Lil Skies. Like, Lil Skies got popping because of their songs together.
Yeah,
but like Landon Cubes doesn't get any recognition. He's kind of like just been shoved to the side.
well, and that's because Little Skies was like the main. Landon Q is he's just featuring, but they all came. So like, I kind of just got into this like maybe like a month ago or so, but I found the Cuff Boys, the Cuff Cast and whatnot. It's like this dude named Cameron and Landon Q, and then a dude named Johnny. I forget his last name, but Johnny's like a famous well, he makes his own clothing, like he has a clothing brand. And then obviously Landon Q's an artist, and then Cameron made it big doing vlogs and fucking like mom reacts, like music and shit, and then a podcast now. And he's like really good at video games too. So like he has like 4 different channels. He's a super cool dude. I love watching him. But they all grew up together in fucking Maryland, and they all made it out and made it big. And now they live in a huge ass house in LA together.
Hopefully we're the next success story.
Right? Well, and fucking Cameron did a thing that was like Landon Q and Lil Skies are up next. And like they both took off, but obviously Lil Skies is way bigger.
Yeah. Dude, do you hear his new song though, Lil Skies? I hope he hears this, Lil Skies. That fucking new song he dropped is garbage. Whoever mastered that track did the worst job possible.
Talking
Like
about
I
on
don't understand. I
site.
don't understand how it left the studio.
Talking about on site.
No, the one where he sounds like he's rapping in a tunnel. He literally sounds like he's in a train tunnel.
Maybe he dropped one I didn't know. I thought his last one was on site.
No, he dropped a new one. You should probably throw it up, man. Go ahead and listen to that. It's bad. It doesn't sound like anything that Lil Skies has ever released. And he's getting mad because people are like hating on it. But like he claims it's like his new style. Dude, if that's his new style, I'm not interested. Like it's hot garbage.
I'm not gonna throw that up.
Go 50 with him. I'm gonna
Copyright.
lie. I think
But-
it's called like Okay maybe.
I can check it out a different time. But yeah, like their whole story is really nuts. How like they all were best friends as kids and they all made it out together.
Mhm.
Well,
He was
not
good friends
together,
with
but
Lil
like they made it out on their own and then ended up together the whole time.
The
They
thing
stayed
that-
together, I guess. Made it out. I don't know. It's kind of nuts though. They all became famous and they make a bunch of money doing different things.
The
Bro,
main
we're trying to
redheaded
hop on Warzone, bro.
guy, dude, the redheaded guy, he was friends with like all sorts of like the
Gunner, you down?
underground rappers while they came up. Like he's friends with Juice World and like XXX.
Warzone?
Nah, maybe.
Well, yeah, he had that privilege.
I
Like,
just slept for 3
once
hours.
he
It's
went
not
big,
bad stuff.
They're like super big Suicide Boy fans, and I guess
Yeah.
Me and
like
DeWitt were going off. We had like 4 dubs today.
when the channel was still kind of young, I think they were still in high school. I think in like junior year-ish. They started getting like actual like recognition and shit, and then they got like backstage passes, Suicide Boys, and they got to interview them and shit, and then like it kind of went off from there, and then Cameron does like a Moms React thing as well. So like him and his mom react to new music, and like him and Adam 22 are like super dialed in with each other. So like him, his mom, and obviously with having Landon Q as a best friend, like he's really into the music industry and knows a lot of artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like he knew fucking Lil Tecca was gonna blow up. He said it. He knew that 24K Golden was gonna blow up. He said it. Like he became friends with all these people before they did, and then like they all blew up.
Mm-hmm. Straight up.
So, but
I gotta wonder though. I wonder how much of that's due to like him just like guessing, as much as he's friends with a lot of insiders who know how to make people blow. You know what I mean?
well, you can tell when someone has raw
Well, yeah,
talent.
yeah. I just mean like
A lot of
obviously-
these guys are
really
like people that would be
promoting-
one-hit wonders if they didn't have good management. But like everyone's going to the same labels these days. Like it's like Internet Money, Lyrical Lemonade, like they're all going there, which they're all super good fucking managers that know how to make people big.
Or you go to Lil
They
Baby.
have the talent, they just need the knowledge. And when they
Yeah.
make a song that blows up, then they have the money to put in to make themselves even bigger.
All right.
I mean, look at the Kid Roy. Like fucking Gunner's favorite artist is his manager. Like
Wow. Favorite. He's a part of the. Yeah, Lil Bibby's his manager. He's cool as fuck.
Lil Baby is pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, dude made Double XL in 2014. He stopped rapping. He retired to be a manager. And look where the Kid Leroy is at on the come up. He went to college.
He
got
made
his-
some bangers back in the day with him and Herbo.
Yeah.
Fucking
Herbo-
Black and Out. That goes
oh yeah,
hard.
yeah, my bad.
Gang,
My mistake.
You Can't Hang.
G Herbo is his favorite artist.
Dude, G Herbo is a legend.
But fucking
That's
dude, I probably say it every single day. The Kid Leroy is insane. He has to be my favorite artist at the moment. Obviously,
He-
Juice WRLD's my favorite artist, but he's dead. But I mean, like actually putting out content. The Kid Leroy is probably my favorite artist.
I probably agree with you.
I probably listen to the same songs over and over and over again 30 times a day. Like, and I'm
Yeah.
always like looking for unreleased shit. Like,
Would you agree with my analogy for the Kid Laroi? He's like Justin Bieber potential if Justin Bieber was actually a good rapper. Like, remember how Justin Bieber's tried to start rapping?
no.
He tried to start rapping at one point, but like it just never took off. But like he's got like
Well,
Justin Bieber vocals.
I
but he can
actually,
rap at the
I actually
same time.
said that to Gunner today.
He's so
We were
fucking-
talking about him because the Kid Laroi just got a girlfriend. She's some TikTok chick that blew up.
Is she fine?
I mean, you can look her up. She's 16, so I can't really discuss that.
Well, we can speak on
But
that.
fucking, I was telling him he's literally just like Justin Bieber, but better. Like he's not over here like making songs about whining. He's like singing songs about like shit that people go through that people relate to. You know, he's not sitting there going baby, baby, like, and
he
he
kind
like
of
he.
sort of the same kind of music, but in like a
He made that song when
savage
he was like
way.
13, though. You gotta understand.
Yeah, well, the Kid Laroi put out songs when he was 13 too, and they're still fire. They're just not
Yeah.
that known.
But, bro, he won a rap concert in Australia when he was like 13.
Fucking
Maybe
Australian.
Dude, don't judge the man for being Australian. I think that shit's dope.
They love
He
Australia.
came to America at 16 years old, living in Juice WRLD's fucking couch, and made it out, dude. 1 year later, he bought his mom a house, makes millions of dollars. Now he's 17, but
Yeah,
he's
man.
counting.
Imagine what he's gonna be making when he's like 30.
I keep
Beyonce-
done. I
Beyonce
keep saying
Justin
he is
Bieber.
literally a legend in the making, and Gunner's like, it's too soon to tell. No, it's fucking not, dude. He is a legend in the making.
I mean, unless he gets hooked on some drugs or something, then he could fall down dead.
That's why I said it's too early to tell.
I mean, he's still pretty young, yeah.
Well, think about this.
He's living that rock
Nowadays,
star life, you never know.
Nowadays, all these legends are dying at 21. So you think about it, he's 17. How many years left is that to make it to be a legend?
Oh, they don't even make it. The 21's the highest you go anymore. Peep died
Exactly.
when he was 19.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like,
Dude, I was listening to
I hope to God that he doesn't, you know, when he's 21. But, and I don't think he will, because I've done a lot of research on him, and he seems like he doesn't do, like, he doesn't drink, he doesn't do drugs at all. He
Yeah.
always is working out, like staying fit and healthy. So I think he's actually just like a really good kid that, you know, is really invested in music because he actually likes it. And he's fucking good at it. He's super fucking good at it.
He's so consistent. It's just
Yeah.
kid after kid.
Well, and he changes his fucking the way he makes music every song. And in like no matter
Well, not
who
drastically, but
no
in
matter
some
who's
sort of way.
featuring with him, he collabs with them perfectly. Like there's never a fucking feature I've seen there it's like, oh man, they just don't go together. Like
Yeah, have you
they,
heard the song with Tokyo's Revenge?
yes.
That shit goes hard. I was
Yeah.
surprised that collab went so well because Tokyo Revenge is like a hard drill metal kind of rapper.
Well, and then you got fucking MGK, NBA YoungBoy. Like those people are so different in their styles, and he collabed with them insanely. Like I don't think that there's a fucking, you know, anything in there that you could change that would make it better. Like they did it so fucking well.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
out of the album, like those are the top two fucking like tracks everyone likes because of how well they collabed and how different like their styles are, but they made it work so well. Besides Without You, because that song blew up as it fucking should. But yeah. I can't even put words to describe like how
Talented he is.
well, not that, but that song in general, Without You, like I remember listening to it like over and over and over again, and like it's always like refreshed. Like it's never like, oh, I heard it before.
Yeah.
That's because you like him, dude.
I was gonna say, bro. I was listening.
Even
to,
if I didn't, dude, like the song is just too fucking good. Like he made it really, really well. I don't know.
No, I was gonna say I was listening to I don't remember what song it was today, but I was listening to some Lil Peep song, and like in the song he was talking about like the lyrics or something like I've been getting so fucked up that I don't know if I'm gonna make it next year. And like then I like looked into it and like he literally wrote that song the year before he died. Like I don't know.
Yeah, well, Juice WRLD has the song "Rich and Blind," where he's
Yeah.
like, "I know
I
that the
remember
death
when I
gonna
first
me,
heard that
the death of
song.
me gonna be the Perkies."
Yeah, when I first heard that song, those fucking lyrics hit. They hit even harder once he actually died. R.I.P. to the legends.
I
Lost
know
some
they
legends.
lace pills. I bought them on purpose. Life's unreal and death's uncertain.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh my God, he snitched.
All you know, that's what all the pill poppers do. I've like peeped into that scene. They don't even want pharmaceutical grade pills. They'll buy the laced ones on purpose because they hit harder and they're
Yeah,
usually cheaper.
you know, I'm actually like kind of glad that I joined the military now because like it's been over 2 years since I've smoked weed, you know, and like
Yeah,
now that I'm an adult and I've lived my own life, like yeah, smoking weed's cool and all. It's like whatever, but like
it's
I
nice.
kind I kind I kind of realized like I don't need that shit. You know what I mean? Like I still live my life and have fun and do things that like, and it kind of gave me a different perspective because I see all my like every single person that I fucking love that's like one of my favorite artists ends up fucking dying of a drug
Yeah,
overdose. And it was like back to back to back to back to back, like just constant, non fucking stop, like. And I'm just sitting here like in the military watching it all happen, them drop like fucking flies in the winter.
mm-hmm.
Now I look at it and it's like that fucking sucks because like I fucking loved hearing their music and now they're never gonna put anything else out. Like all I have left to do is wait for them to drop unreleased shit. But now I see like from a different perspective. Like honestly, if I didn't join, I probably would be out there doing shit like that, and then I'd run that risk of doing the same shit. Like, and with our fucking parents, like we have super addictive fucking, what's the
I don't
word?
know, man. I got the anti-addictive genes, honestly. Like the amount of drugs I've done, like there's not even even cocaine. Like I don't like it's not like enjoyable enough to the point where I like want to go do it again. Most drugs I just like try them and then I'm like, okay, that wasn't as cool as I thought it'd be. Not doing that again.
hmm Well, I know that I don't know so much of like what I'm addicted to, but I know that I have that. I don't know if I've ever been addicted to anything, but I just know like deep down that
Yeah.
if I did, I probably would be addicted. And like I have that mentality of like I'm smart and I know what the fuck I'm doing, so I'm not gonna listen to anyone, especially if they tell me not to. I'm gonna do what the fuck I want type of thing, you
Yeah.
know? But it's only gonna get me so far and then I'm gonna end up fucking up.
All right. For real. I was gonna say, now you were saying you knew somebody who used to like purposely buy them laced because they like that. That's what they do though. Like the reason they buy them laced is because they're purposely laced with fentanyl, which is like 100 times stronger than heroin. So
Yeah, but it's
like
literally like an instant death.
no, not unless you take it. Well, it can be. It just depends. But like the they do that with Xanax and Percocet, but Percocets in particular, like Percocets are basically already like pill form heroin. So like if they lace those with fentanyl, you're fucking it feels like you're like rolling dicks off some like super good heroin. And like from what I know people who do them and they say it's like the best feeling in the world. Like there's nothing else in this world that can replicate it. And that's what makes it addictive. Like people fucking want to feel like that, you know? They don't care what they're putting in their body as long as it makes them feel like the shit, you know?
Yeah.
Like I mean, I guess at the same time, you can't really blame them. I mean, isn't that the overall goal of life? Is to just feel euphoria and happiness?
Well, this says
Some people do it in some weird ways, though. I'd say the wrong ways.
it's 50 to 100 times stronger than heroin.
Dude, a kilo of fentanyl is like the equivalent of 1,000 kilos of heroin in potency. That's why they lace it with it, because it makes their pills way more potent and they're way more addictive, and people come right back for them. And it's way easier to smuggle a kilo of fentanyl than 1,000 kilos of heroin, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that comes with the drug trade. Like, they don't care about your health. It's whatever's going to sell the fastest and get them the most money and cause the highest addiction rates. I mean, that's the same thing with even promethazine. Promethazine is just liquid heroin. Like, if you really look at it, like Juice WRLD was basically addicted to heroin. He loved perks, he loved lean.
Yeah.
Like I was telling our dad that the other day. I was telling him how, like, it's kind of weird how like you look at bands like Nirvana and like back in like the 90s when like heroin was like a big epidemic, you know? And like a lot of artists back then died from that kind of thing. And like you don't see anybody like reporting it like that anymore. It's just more like people just die from ODing. But it's like when you really get down to it, we're still having the same problem that they've had for years. It's just the fucking the demon takes another face, you know? It's the same kind of demon. As in demon, I mean like pills, you know what I mean? It's the same kind of drug, same kind of problem.
Yeah.
Most people don't like needles. They're okay with pills. You put what you can put in a needle and a pill, people will eat it. Would you agree?
Yeah, it says that like medical providers can give you fentanyl in like a cough
You
drop.
think, yeah, or like a nicotine patch. Like people, bro, you can literally, that shit's so potent that first responders, if somebody is ODing on a shit ton of fentanyl, if you touch their skin, they can't touch you because their skin's it excretes the fentanyl because they're sweating it out, you know.
Mhm.
And that can kill you if you're not like a seasoned fentanyl abuser who like uses it all the time. Like they've had that happen. Like an EMT person basically gets fentanyl poisoning just from touching somebody who's ODing on fentanyl, just from touching their sweat, you know?
Yeah.
It's just insanely potent.
Dude, just fucking smoke dope like Ricky.
And eat chicken fingers and
Eat chicken
drink
fingers,
beers with the boys.
pepperoni, and get drunk with the boys. Like, stop doing fucking perks and, you know,
Straight up.
just be fucking safe. Like,
Oh, wait. Also, what you were saying like you haven't smoked weed in like 2 years and you're cool with that. Like, I'm honestly the same way. Like, I haven't really stopped. I mean, I have breaks like 4 months at a time every now and again, you know. And like,
mhm.
I always say, there's 3 things in this world I love: pussy, money, and weed. But there's really only 2 because weed really isn't a need. It's just kind of nice to have every once in a while. But I never treat it as a need, you know.
Yeah, well, neither is pussy, dude. I'd rather have money over
You
bitches.
can argue, but both those aren't really a need. They're more of a want, but still,
Need that.
Know your worth, King.
straight up.
Rep your tattoo real quick, cousin.
Didn't even see that. Wait,
King.
for the boys.
I have a crown. I have a lion on my left shoulder.
Yeah, well, you have a
Doesn't
lion.
your lion have a crown? Pretty sure his lion has
You know
a
what,
crown.
Baker? Just take your fucking shirt off.
Straight up, show us your tats, boy. No, Aiden, what do you think of that?
Yeah, did boy.
Aiden, what do you think of that idea? If I get because I want to make it into like a mural, just like that Halsey and Juice was. But what if I put Juice and Lil Peep side by side like Juice and Halsey were? And because I'm a my zodiac signs Capricorn, right? So that's goat. What if I put a fucking goat right below that, and like
Bricked up on a fucking.
and put a crown on
Double
that goat?
kicked up on a
Wouldn't that
Tuesday,
be
bro.
dope? You think that'd be dope?
Sorry, I was paying attention to Baker. What'd you say?
I said, what do you think of this idea? I'm thinking I get Juice and Lil Peep side by side like they had Juice and Halsey in that mural format.
Uh-huh.
And because my zodiac sign's a Capricorn, which is the goat, I put a goat with a crown right below that to signify my zodiac and the goats. Wouldn't that be kind of a dope
The
idea,
Zodiac
right?
and the goats.
Who's a goat?
This man's got an army PT shirt on, a long sleeve tie.
Bro, I got fucking weigh-ins tomorrow.
Mhm.
Oh, you got fucking height and weight.
They're trying to send me to fucking they're trying to send me to G6 like next week.
Jesus. Hang on. Time out. We'll go back to the tattoo thing, but can we just
Right.
discuss on the fact that Baker's like one of the most like sexual predators I've ever met when it comes to fucking. Like
No,
this man's a
man.
freak of nature when it comes to fucking. Like
Really?
only man I know of that brags about having his dick burned. But his wife won't let him splash down her throat. Can you believe that shit?
It's gay. No, you know what I think of Baker? Baker's like one of the most like he's like super outspoken. Like he just says whatever's on his mind, even if it's some goofy shit.
As he should. That's Baker. Like we love him for who he is, but
You never know what
The-
you
the
never
whole-
know what's gonna
You
come
don't
out of
know
his.
what I'm gonna say unless it's in the moment. Like you're just like,
I mean, I'm kind of the same way, but he's I would say he's a more extreme case. Like people say they never know what I'm gonna say, but like Baker will come up with some like crazy shit.
his analogies and similes are fucking through the
What up,
roof, dude.
TD? I'm gonna fuck with the video. Like, what, bro?
yeah, you
I was
gotta,
actually it's funny because I was editing our first video and I was watching it, like going through it, and
Yeah.
like me and Gunnar were just talking, and I think we were watching a video where the video just ended, and Baker said some nut shit, and like we didn't notice, no one acknowledged it. Like Baker was sitting there giggling on his own, and like me and Gunnar didn't even like hear it, I guess, but. I
Oh,
went
look,
back and then
pistachio.
I was cracking up. I was like, this motherfucker.
Straight up. Call him. We need to call Baker's nickname is Lil Pistachio because he be going nuts.
Okay.
In all the right kind of way.
dude, this man's double kicked up on a fucking Tuesday.
Dude, I'm posted.
Dude, did somebody order Baskin Robbins? Because I see the fucking ice cream cake right there, bud.
You gonna square him up?
This man's quadruple fucking caked up on a fucking Tuesday night, man.
Dude, is that on
Boy,
Fanny, bro? Like, did I
dude,
just witness
Jesus Christ.
on Fanny?
Fartsy fucking fartsy, let me tell you.
That thing shit's all right.
Dude, that motherfucker chowder cock right there, dude. Just fucking whipping that cock
Really?
sucker out.
You know who looked like Chowder? Juice WRLD
I
when he
thought
got.
about it, man. I still gotta fill out this
I mean, a
what do
little
they
bit
call
made
them?
fun of him
I
for
gotta
it.
do a background check by the end of the night.
A what?
I gotta fill out this background check that the fucking nursing home sent me.
Dude, you're gonna
But-
tell him that you're a felon, dude.
Dude,
He's
hell
not
no.
convicted, he's
Y'all
just-
never fooled. Even if I was a felon, I wouldn't tell them.
Yeah, they'll find out on the back.
Yeah, they'll look it up.
If they want to find out, they'll find out on their own.
Bro, the army found out I had a little ass misdemeanor. Like, they're like, "Oh, you stole from the dollar store? When did that happen?" I was like, "Well, happened my senior year of high school."
Mm.
All
You
I
were still,
have is
you
a
were still
misdemeanor.
stealing in senior year? That was like a middle school thing to do. The finger
That's-
discount.
I'm
Is that
surprised,
about-
bro, because
That's
remember,
about
Aiden?
like
I
grade
got busted by the
Right,
cops for
grade
stealing
12,
the Dollar
right?
General.
Dude, I didn't have a job until I got out of high school. All right.
That's fair.
My grandparents paid for my
Well,
fucking driver's
find,
license.
like, good job, you know.
Listen, man. All you gotta do is fucking hang out with your friends, eat some chicken fingers and pepperoni, and you'll
Smoke.
be set. You ain't gotta steal.
Smoke some dope.
You get your
Buy
fucking
some
grade
fucking
12.
kitties in a fucking storage.
But you just
You
proved
goddamn
that
grade
you
12.
that promotes
Only on
everything that he just said he did.
Hey, Tara, did you see the tattoo that Taylor got?
Nah, what is it?
Dude, I'm kind of mad because I had like the same idea. But
He never. I didn't see him when he was here. He never stopped by, or I never seen him at all. Mackenzie neither.
I don't know if he fucking posted a photo on Facebook, but I
That's
seen
why I was fucking pissed that I wasn't invited to the family reunion because that's the only time they were around. I'm just not invited to the events anymore.
Yeah, I don't think he posted it on Facebook, but I seen it on Snapchat. Let me see if I can
Is
get
it
a
like
photo of it. But basically, like,
Yeah,
he's
I need
got-
some. I'm gonna start getting some tattoos, bro. Cause like this fucking little crown on my hand is just like, it just seems generic. Like I feel incomplete. Like I got ink on my body, but like, just not a full portrait. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro, my tattoo shit on all yours.
I'm sure.
Do you have a tattoo?
Nope.
Hmm.
Well, if that's the case, I think out of this whole video chat, I think I have the most tattoos.
Most
you have-
likely.
It's not a thing.
I'm
You have like
local.
fucking 70
think.
of them, dude. I
I
only
have
have 2.
I have 8. Yeah, no, my mom, she has like 30, I think. Yeah.
She's added, boy.
I
Yeah,
got
she
one.
got her knuckles tattooed. She has
You got a grill.
back tattoo.
I'm lucky I didn't get a finger tat. I was pretty close to it. I could have.
She said it didn't. She said it was actually. My mom said that the finger tattoos are probably the most painful. That and the foot. That's about it.
You really don't even like. It's just not a good idea to get hand tats. Like
Well,
employees just don't like it.
I have.
I mean, I know
I
dudes
already
who
have
have
plans for
hand
my
tats and
second,
get like tired and shit, but I hear
Well,
it makes
not-
it harder.
my third,
Your
but like my
third.
actual, my second big project, I guess, to go up my arm. But I've been debating, like finishing, my forearm, because I only have it on the top.
Mhm.
So like the bottom half, but I don't know what to do. Like I feel like I have to mix it in with forest because I have the trees and shit around.
I'd say you should turn it into like a foresty waterfall or something, like Niagara
Wait,
Falls.
the
Or
one on your wrist. Let me see the one on your wrist. Yeah, it has the trees in the back. I was saying to put wolves in the back, but like a moon, and then having
Yeah.
wolves kind of like howling in the middle of where the moon is. So have like a big ass moon about this size, right about here, and then have the 2 wolves howling in the middle of it.
You mean up my arm?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna do I have a plan for it because you know how like my planets come up, then I have like a more fucking like in space type. Of
I'd
tattoo.
actually get a tattoo this weekend. I'm not lying. I might. I don't know. I need to finish this arm. Because this arm's already done.
Yeah, I mean we get paid. Dude, I'm honestly down to get a tattoo. We got a 4 days, so like we could go Thursday.
Yeah, you just
Friday.
got to make an appointment. So I'll call them. And see. I'll call them tomorrow and make an appointment. See if they're booked. If not, then just gonna walk in there, hung like a fucking horse, and tell them, "Hey, ink me, bitch."
What if they put a picture of a bowl cut on you? Get that haircut.
I have to get like the fucking. Oh, you know what? I got it.
Actually,
I've got a
matter of fact,
tattoo for my neck with some clippers right here, just fading up my backside. There you go.
I'm gonna have to get like a little Terry Squad fucking tattoo somewhere.
Not this
I don't-
guy.
Yeah, I should put fucking Terry D on me somewhere.
I would rather put
Pay bitch like
Twisted
10 bucks.
Heat
you
Camp
probably
on my
do it.
body than put Terry Squad.
Dude, you at one point in time you agreed to get one.
I also agreed to my wife about getting a turtle, and you don't see a turtle on her fucking wrist.
That's your wife's fault.
So I got
That's a-
fucking bamboozled.
Yeah,
this
well,
isn't therapy. This isn't therapy,
you can
Baker.
tell, so
Don't tell us about your lack of commitment problems.
is
you
she
need to talk.
ever gonna get a tattoo?
She needs to go get that.
Yeah, I tried, but she won't fucking listen to me. I might have to windmill kick her ass from the fucking Terry Squad dojo. And fucking
You
Man,
never heard of a
Her throat, dude.
you never heard of a roofie?
Bro, I'm telling you,
Get a
dude.
roofie and hire your own professional artist to come into the house and put that fucking turtle on her.
Don't fucking
You earned it.
just be hitting it, from behind or whatever.
Tattoo it
Like,
yourself,
don't,
bro.
don't
Why
let
you
her
hitting
know.
it?
Like, do the little Baker Bus Quicks move, and then be like, "All right, now suck me off," and then just let her go, let her rip, Beyblade, flash down her throat.
that's actually not a bad idea.
Straight up.
Because I was hitting it from the back again. She was like, okay, just make sure you're nice and soft. Okay, just make sure you're good. Okay. And I was like, all right, we got this. So I'm fucking clapping her cheeks like fucking Clash Royale. And then she's like,
Actually,
oh!
no, you're right, Aiden. I
And I
forgot.
splashed it, but it wasn't down her throat. I didn't splash it down her throat.
I forgot how vividly explicit Baker is with his sex life. He really do be going in.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, there was this one time that me and Gonzo were sitting downstairs watching UFC, and
Yeah.
Baker's like, "All right, guys, I'm about to go clap cheeks." We're like, "Okay."
Tell me that before I go to bed.
A fight. We're watching UFC fights. Not 3 minutes later, comes running down the stairs, claps his hands. All right, so how's fights going?
Straight up.
This man went upstairs clothed, got undressed, clapped cheeks, busted, redressed, and came downstairs within 3 minutes.
It's called multitasking. Put it on the job app.
Right?
Getting shit done.
This
I
man,
should put in the job app.
this man was in
Like,
there fucking wrecking her shit with a bullet train.
I got a SWAT team fucking thing just doom.
Dude, I picture Bus Quick when he pulls up in the bedroom, like he just hits the fucking 40-meter dash, and like she just spreads open and he jumps right in there. Like there is no fucking he just fucking jumps on in there. Like it's a pit of balls.
No,
Then get 15, 30 seconds later,
he's not as
over.
accurate as we think.
Downstairs again. It'd be like that.
With
It
recent
does.
sources, we've been told that he's not as accurate as we think he is.
with only a 65.
Oh yeah, no, my aim assist definitely went out that day.
Dude,
Dude, with a 65%
It went from
accuracy rate, can you really complain?
it went from here, and then it just
here,
pulled out.
here's the other thing, dude. Baker doesn't even have 100% finish rate.
I
I
really
have the same problem.
Most of my swimmies go in the toilet or the sink or the shower. I just waffle stomp them cocksuckers down, and I'm like, hello.
And his wife gets mad at him for it.
Sure does. I'll hold it in my hand. I'll be like, say bye-bye.
Man,
Go
if she
get
doesn't,
some
if
fish.
she
She's
doesn't
like,
want to do it, then she can't complain about him.
Well,
You can't complain about where a man puts his seed if you ain't gonna get rid of it yourself.
dude,
That's your own. That's
saying,
her own. That's her own
she's gonna
fault,
get
man.
mad about you flushing your kids away. Why doesn't she?
Yeah, I killed
Why
trillions.
doesn't she let you splash down her throat? She don't want him in the sink or the toilet. She can put him.
bro, I'm telling her, man, I just jump up and down. There's a protein shake. Like, I don't get what you're saying. Like,
Dude, I'm honestly confused because like chicks who don't swallow are weird. Like that's how that chick today was. Like this bitch was sucking on my balls and shit. But you wouldn't swallow my kids. The fuck?
Dude, I don't like that shit.
when a girl
Dude, She
sucks on your
started
balls.
biting my balls, bro.
Dude, that
It
shit
fucking hurt.
hurts.
Like at first it felt good, and then she
No.
started biting them, and I was like, ah,
Bro, it's like when it happened to me, it was like
really?
I was trying to suck a
it's
fucking
like, yo,
a grape
stop
into his
busting my
mouth.
balls.
Like,
Yeah, dude. And I'm like,
Fucking swallowing them,
what
bro.
the fuck?
Trying to eat them. Like it's okay to suck on them, but don't fucking eat them. Why are you chewing on them? Busting my nuts. Busting my balls.
Dead ass busting my balls, bro. Like,
I said, stop fucking busting my balls. I apologize, but like it is
I
what it
said,
Yeah.
bitch. And
But you said that though, right?
Hold on.
Did
Let
you
me
really
make sure
say
I
that,
get
though? Did you really say that?
You said that though, right?
I thought you said that
Said
shit.
that.
Do you remember when we used to do that shit with the fucking Luke? At the most random times. You remember that? Was that
Bro,
you were in on- I'm pretty
Makerspace?
sure you were in on that.
What are you
weren't
talking about, Terry?
You
Yeah,
remember that?
what you talking about, bud? I hear. Remember that time we used to play with lube? Like, what?
No, I'm talking about the bitch joke. Like you just randomly, like you just look
You
around.
should have started it off with that because now we're all looking confused that you just put your finger in some lube and you're just like,
Dude, Aiden, you know what I realized, man?
What's up?
Man, I left a bottle of lube under my father's couch this last weekend on accident. Forgot to grab it. He's gonna go down there, move some furniture, and find a bottle of lube.
Why do you have a bottle of lube?
Damn. He's gonna be like, damn, my boy was really down here.
you know what? I don't know why people buy lube when you can just spit. You just, and
Because
just
lube's great. Spit's
Get it
not
real
inconvenient. Are
Listen,
you
like
fucking take
Mr.
some
Miyagi. You wax
you
on.
take a bottle of lube, Baker,
I've never
you just
needed
fucking-
this, dude. Like,
right on a fucking pussy hole, and you just dive right in there. There's no questions asked.
you know, I never heard of like,
Love swimming in that little ocean.
yeah, exactly. Like, every time I've ever had anything happening, like he was, like the weatherman came out of nowhere. He was like in the other room, like flash flooding report, flash flooding. Jesus, tsunami
Guys,
coming.
get your high waters. There's a flash flood warning about to hit.
Yeah, man.
This just in, it's gonna rain.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've never even had the thought of needing it.
It's like you put it in the first time, the bitch tells you she's not horny, and then you put it in one time and your fucking dick looks like your fingers after a shower. It's like,
Dude,
fuck.
saying, man, like
I did fuck this one chick who like, she just wasn't wet at all. So like, lube was always just better.
So you over here fucking the Sahara Desert? Like you just put your dick in desert.
It kind of was like, it would take like a half hour to get this bitch wet. Like, the foreplay was necessary.
What you do is get your scuba gear
5
on.
minutes of foreplay.
Christ,
Even
fuck
then,
that.
kind of sad. It's kind of sad. Not
You just
gonna
get
lie.
it raw like Scuba Steve. Don't forget your goggles though and your snorkel.
It's like a whole ass. It was like a whole ass mission. Like looking back on it now, I don't know if it was worth it.
Yo,
Putting in like
Austin,
25 minutes of foreplay
imagine,
just to
imagine
hope she's wet enough, only to realize she's not. Get some
in my
fucking
house, and you guys just walked upstairs, but I was in my Spider-Man suit, fucking my wife.
I've been naked in that suit before.
Figure I wouldn't ask any questions. I just go back the way I came.
Baker, your mic's cutting out, dude. I can't hear you.
He's swashing some cum
You
around.
can't?
All right, that's better. Hey Terry, why don't you go ahead and tell the story about the time you fucked Krakow?
Oh boy. Didn't know if this one was gonna come up. I suppose. Get my month off my L of 2021. Let's talk about 2020. The year I fucked Krakow.
Fuck a crack whore, like a little fucking fiend.
Oh, this is great. So, a friend of mine, that's the fuck thing. This chick I know, who's also an FWB of mine, who babysat for this crack hoe, which I didn't know she was a crack hoe, but she gave me her number one day for some reason and like claimed she like needed help with some shit and like she wanted to know like if like I could give her a hand because like she said she told her like I'm pretty like useful, I guess, you know?
Need a hand?
And so I'm like, okay, like I was really fucking high one night, just sitting outside at like 1 o'clock in the morning, ripping my bong. just chilling. And this was like 3 days after I got her number. Like, supposedly she needed help the first day, and 3 days later she texts me at like 1 o'clock in the morning asking me, I'm like, yo, like, or no, I texted her. I'm like, yo, like, who this? Like, my friend gave me this number. Like, what do you need? Like, I heard you need some help with something. Like, you need some like drugs or something, you know? I'm like, can I help you in some sort of way? And because I'm a real estate agent, but so entrepreneur, I guess. But so she explained to me that no, she doesn't need anything crazy. She just wants to know if I have a torch on hand. And smoking some dabs too. Yeah, I had a torch. And I'm just like, but I'm like, all I have is this fucking micro torch right now. Cause I was just hitting this fucking like stainless steel straw because my rig broke, you know? That's the only thing that will like heat it up. And
Your
I
rig
didn't
broke too?
and I left my big ass torch at the homie's house, you know? And so all I have is my little micro torch that I paid like $3 for. It's like twice the size of, maybe a little, it's like 1.5 of these mini Bics tall, you know? This
Yeah.
tiny little torch. I paid like $3 for it at the gas station. And she talking about, can I buy it off you for, I sent her a picture of it, and she's like, can I buy that off of you for like $5? And I'm like, bitch, look, I'm like, I'm in Oakland. I'm like 45 minutes away from you. I'm like a whole, I'm like a whole 40 miles away from you. It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I told her, I'm like, I'm pretty fucked up right now too. Like, I ain't trying to leave. Like, I'm chilling. And she proceeds to tell me that she'll pay me $20 to cover gas, that, and since it's so late, and since I basically told her I was fucking driving high as fuck, and she's like, and so you can just come out here because I know you don't want to, and I'm like, $20. I mean, if you know me, I'll do 20. I'll do anything for $20. So I fucking slide through, man. I pull up to Arlington about 1:30, man, in the morning. I drop this bitch off her torch. I this $3 torch. She hands me $20. I spent like $1.50 in gas, you know, and so my return on profit's great. I'm like, hell yeah, this bitch is dumb. And then she literally takes this torch before she even hands me the money and proceeds to fucking start smoking a crack pipe, just fucking heating it up. And I'm like, oh shit, like, I'm like, I've never been in the presence of a crackhead just smoking crack, you know? I'm like, this is new. I'm like, this is fucked up, but this is new. And I'm like, okay, yeah, so like, I'm trying to get out of here. Can I get that money? And she like hands me the $20 or whatever. And then this bitch fucking asked me if I want to smoke a cigarette. And I'm just like, I don't want to be rude. So I'm just like, yeah, sure. Like, I'll smoke a cig with you, you know? So we go outside and smoke a cig. And then she wants to fucking sit in her car that doesn't run and smoke cigs. And I just want to, I finished my fucking cig and I'm sitting there like bored as fuck, just hitting my vape. And she's just trying to tell me her entire life story. And I'm there for like probably a half hour. I'm just like looking at the time. I'm just like, yeah, fuck this shit. Like, I'm like, I told that other chick, because she lives in the same town. I'm like, I'm gonna slide your way. Like, this ain't the spot. So I end up fucking finally fending this crack hoe off, and I get over to homegirl's house, and we just chilling or whatever till like 2:30, 3 o'clock. And then this bitch starts sending me like pictures of her sucking cocks, talking about how she wants to blow me. And I'm like, you seeing this? I'm showing her these texts I'm getting. And I'm like, your goddamn employer is a crack hoe, man. I'm like, should I go fuck this crack hoe? And she told me to go fuck the crack hoe because she was going to go to bed. And I'm like, all right, peace. I'm going to go fuck this crack hoe. I got nothing better to do. Fucking not going to get any sleep anyways now. So I go and I go back over to the crack hoe spot, intending to get a blowjob. It started with that's the fuck thing too. She put this goddamn numbing lubricant on my cock. So my fucking cock was like numb. Like I couldn't feel anything. Like it was cool, but like it was kind of weird, you know? I'm just like she's sucking my cock and like I can barely feel it, you know? I'm like, I'm watching this go down.
I got no feeling from the waist down.
Yeah, basically. And so I'm just like, all right, I guess this is lit. Like it's supposed to like enhance performance or whatever. Like, fuck it. I'm open to new experiences. And this bitch gets done sucking my cock, and then fuck my vape. Next thing you know, this bitch fucking popping her titties out, pulling her panties down, talking about we finna fuck. And I'm just like, you know, she's high on crack. She's fuck. I'm like, it's 3:45 in the morning. I'm like, fuck it. Like, you can catch this. You finna let Terry D hit? Okay. So, and I end up clapping this crack hoe's cheeks. And now this is the most fucked part. She has a little infant baby who's sleeping in the room like 5 feet away from us. And I'm just clapping little baby's, clapping baby mama's cheeks, you know? And I'm like, not only that, I was still high as shit. Like it was fucked. Like, I remember I'm like, I didn't have a condom or anything. So I'm like, what am I supposed to bust, ho? Like, and this bitch told me she had her tubes tied and shit. Like the last baby is like the last one. And I'm just like, now, I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. I was pretty intoxicated, but so I end up cream pieing this crack hoe. I'm just like, fuck it. She said she can't have any kids. Might as well, I guess. And I'm like, if she hits me up in 9 months, I don't know her. You know?
Your name's Kenneth Baker.
Right.
Story there.
So I end up fucking so I end up I clap her cheeks, I cream pie the crack hoe, and she's getting all dressed and shit again. And then she realizes that she lost her crack rocks. And she starts tearing the fucking house apart, looking for her crack rocks. And I'm just looking around. She's asking me to help find her crack rocks, and I'm just like, man, I gotta get the fuck out of here. It's like
that's
not
huh, Baker?
It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. She's trying to smoke some more crack.
Out of your boys.
And I'm just looking around, looking for an exit. And I'm just like, I told her, I'm just like, I got a piece. Like, I'm going home. Like, I'm like, I told her I gotta babysit some kids in the morning. I'm like, deuces, like maybe hit me up some other time. Cause she was talking about maybe bringing another crack hoe and having a crack hoe threesome. And I was like, you know, I got this deep with the crack hoes. Like, let me get another one in. And you know, the loyalty was that deep. But so I end up she's digging around her house looking for crack, and I end up just sliding out the door while she's searching for crack. And I close the door, and then I creep on out real slow, trying to be sneaky. And then I turn around and the door's open, and she's like, "Where you going?" And I'm like, "Bro, I'm going home." I fucking hit the dash. And I fucking hop in my whip and I skated the fuck out of there. And I went home, went to bed, woke up the next day, babysat some kids. Yeah, it's time I fucked the crack on. I don't know if I'd do it again. Probably not. Pretty fucking sketchy.
It sounds like you went through a fucking movie scene.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. I almost spit out my tea when he said, "Yeah, fucking the little baby." I almost lost it.
Dude, I was so baked that, like, to be honest, like, I couldn't really comprehend what the fuck was happening. I didn't really believe this was really happening until I left. Like, I got in my car and I like turned on the radio and I'm just like, what in the fuck was that? And I'm like thinking, I'm like, yeah, I got my nut off, but like that was the first time I ever had some post nut clarity. I'm like, what the fuck was that even all for? You know? I'm like, why did I even do that?
You're telling me this whole time you never had post nut clarity?
Never. I've always purposely nutted. But like that night, I did not plan to nut because I intended to get a blowjob. Like I wasn't trying to fuck the crack hoe. and it just turned.
Someone tried to
And I
nut
ended up,
fuck into
hey,
me.
I came to get a blowjob from the crack hoe. I ended up cream pieing the crack hoe and
Oh,
hitting the tag. So, like, I'm just sitting there thinking, like,
Let him
before
cream
I
pie
take off, I'm just like,
Nice little snaggle fuck.
I'm just like, what in the fuck am I even doing here? I'm like, I wouldn't be here if the circumstances were different. But like, to be honest, like, I just summed it up to like, my homegirl told me to go fuck the crack hoe. So I was like, let me go fuck the crack hoe. Like, I got nothing better to do. But like, I should have just gone home because like, there was really nothing I got out of it. Like, I tried to get her to fuck Trent, and
The crack
she
up?
wants she wants $50, and I'm like, sorry, bro. I'm like, I must have gotten the free trial, you know. I'm like,
Jesus
that
Christ.
hoe was gonna fuck, and I just went home and I just laid in bed before I went to sleep, and I'm just like, what are you doing, Terry? What are you doing, man? Fucking crack hose, cream pie and crack hose, you know? Like, I never thought I'd be in that position, you know?
Who's that one bitch that was like on the phone with you one night when I was super drunk and it was like, when you come home, are you gonna tear this pussy up? And I was like, I mean, I guess, yeah. You get
That was Kylie. That's the chick who told me to go fuck a crack hoe.
the fuck?
yeah, no, I can stay away from that bitch, Terry.
Yeah, definitely not going over there.
Yeah, man.
I think Gunnar has a story now
Yeah,
to
right.
add on.
No, that's for next week's episode.
You definitely said the
That
last.
is not for next week's episode,
You
damn it.
definitely
No.
said in the
That
last
is for
one.
this week's episode.
You actually gave us a trailer in the first episode about it, so go
Let's
ahead.
hear it.
Oh, he didn't nut in a crack hoe. He nutted in a snaggle bitch. This motherfucker. Oh,
If anyone's gonna tell the story, it's gonna be me.
Well, mine was an ugly crack hoe. I need to
Let me put this.
reiterate that.
let me-
Like, I would never fuck this bitch. Looking back on it now,
Yeah.
high as hell, and unless I'm
Wait for
high as hell,
that.
unless I'm baked as fuck and want $20 in the middle of the night, I'm not fucking a crack hoe like that again. God forbid I get
$20
baked
is
as hell and want
$20.
$20 in the middle of the night.
Why
You know,
not?
I just wanted $20. That's what I came for. I came for $20 and maybe some head from my homegirl, and I ended up cream pieing a crack hoe by the end of the night. Like, it just was it was a weird one, that's for sure.
Jesus Christ has left the chat again.
Yeah, man. I'm not sure if my father is disappointed in that story or proud of me.
Most likely.
most likely disappointed because I mean, you got $20 extra.
Yeah, I
fucking
fucking
with a crack hoe.
$20. And I put my kids in
This
the
bitch is looking around the house. She's like, "Excuse me, I left some crack under the couch."
She was trying to get me to smoke crack with her. I could have smoked some crack if I wanted to.
I know.
She's
Right.
like wiping her cooter, and she goes, "You want a hit?"
That's what she was doing. She fucking bro. I'm not capping. I forgot to mention this. She was hitting the crack pipe while she was giving me head and was blowing crack smoke on my cock.
Oh, Jesus Christ, dude.
Never have I seen such a thing. I'm sitting there just like, this is not real. Like, this is not really happening. No, it was happening.
This girl's sucking his dick numb, and he's just getting crack smoke blown on a numb cock.
My cock is numb, and she's blowing crack smoke on it. Like, I can't make this shit up.
Jesus.
Man, it's real fun.
If there's any kids
That's
out there
crazy.
watching, stay away.
I was thinking about stealing her crack, honestly. I was gonna go sell it to some crack heads, but I decided not to, you know, because I honestly, she was ripping the house apart, and I fucking like looked like on the floor, and like I found her crack, but like I was looking around, like should I even like say anything, you know, because I'm just sitting there contemplating like giving her crack or hitting the dash. So I fucking like grabbed it, threw it on the bed, and then
What are you
fucking got
playing?
at it.
Okay.
You know what's fucked, man? Is the fact that fucking Kyle, bro, she wanted to I told her about that like a month after it happened, and she wanted to act like she didn't even remember telling me to go fuck a crack hoe. Which now that I think about it, maybe I was just really high and she never told me to go fuck the crack house.
You just thought about it. You're like, maybe I'll go back.
Because I honestly
Put her in
think
the
what
fucking-
happened was
Put
like,
this bitch in the
I think she
gulag.
thought I was joking, like, and she was just like, "Yeah, go do it," and like didn't think I would do it. And then she wanted to act like she had never heard this story before. I'm just like, I never told you. Like, I told you like right after it happened. Like, I fucked that crack hoe. I don't know if she just doesn't want to admit the facts, or accept the facts, but she wanted to act like she'd never heard that story before. Everybody's heard that story before. Dude, me and Mason Shrek fucked a crack hoe when he was telling me about it on my birthday party when he stopped by, and I was telling him, I'm just like, bro, you fucked a crack hoe this year too? And he's like, bro, you fucked a crack hoe too? And I'm like, bro, are we really sitting here relating on a conversation about fucking crack hoes? And he told me about how he fucked this crack hoe. I'm like, I told him my story, and they were both fucked.
Nebraska's a beautiful state.
Right?
God bless America.
Shout out my state, Nebraska.
So about the story here, boys,
Good me, bitch. I made it back.
that I promised on last week's episode. Well, let me set the mood for you. Today's
Yeah.
March 13th, 2020. It's the last day before the government goes into shutdown because of COVID-19. But let me tell you, this motherfucker right here, Kenny Busquicks over here, me, him, and a guy named Bounds go to a strip club. Night starts off amazing. We go to a strip club. I blow a shit ton of money.
To interrupt you, Gunner. Is this that fantasy I was telling you, that dream I was telling you I had, and you said you had that happen for real? Is this the same night?
I don't know if you told that to me.
Just never mind. I shouldn't have interrupted. Go ahead.
No, you're
I want
good.
to hear it.
So yeah, so we go to the strip club. It's called Lookers. Fucking.
Dude, Baker,
Monster
you
Band
shut up
Liquors.
about that place. We were near that when we were fucking on our way to the mountains. Remember? He kept talking about Lookers.
Who?
He wanted to go there. We weren't stopping them.
Who?
Baker. He was talking about how y'all were partying at Lookers at the strip club. Because I was talking about I was asking if they had any strip clubs, and he's like, "Hell yeah, they do, bro."
Oh
They
yeah,
got
that was
Lookers.
our way back from Destiny. That's right. Yeah.
We stopped at McDonald's in that town. You said it was like close by there somewhere.
Was I with you guys? I don't remember this.
You're driving.
Oh, when you guys were high on acid?
Yeah, dude, those were fucking strong as shit, dude. I'm gonna be honest. Those tabs, like usually gel tabs are stronger, but those are probably the strongest tabs I ever got. Like those things were 20% extra strength, double dips.
Anyway, back to the story.
Yes. That was a crazy night. Gunner?
Yeah, so back to the story. We're at the strip club. It's called Lookers. There's no alcohol allowed. This is my 21st birthday. May I remind you? So
You get
someone, I don't know, how the fuck did you meet that dude? Or did Bounds know that dude?
He knew the dude.
Bounds knew him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys
so there's this dude, they had told him it was my birthday, and there's no liquor allowed in the strip club, but this fucking guy smuggled liquor in the strip club.
Yes. My
And
type of guy.
fucking, he gave me a full cup of just straight fucking like whiskey. So
Yeah.
I'm starting to feel myself in the strip club. Fucking, I already had taken out 300 because that was my limit. That was my limit. So I paid 300, right? I find this nice Dominican chick.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh, she's so sexy. Colombian, Dominican, something. She's something, over there. Amazing,
Sounds
skinny. She was beautiful. And basically, I went back for round two. I took out another 300. And she
Yeah,
earned a lot of money that night. She sucked my dick. And then we go to these bars following the night. My ass was so drunk, I didn't realize my bank had put my shit on a hold because fucking I spent that much at a strip club, And
Yeah.
we're at the bouncers. The bouncers are talking to me. And fucking they wouldn't let me in because I couldn't get any more money out of my account, and I'm drunk as fuck at this point, and I don't realize that they froze my account because I took out a lot of money, and
Right.
and I couldn't pay the cover, and so we're sitting outside this bar, and these 3 chicks walk up. There's one girl, she was fine as hell. I'm not gonna lie. Fucking, she's the one that invited me, but fucking ended up fucking leaving as soon as we got to the house. I don't know what the fuck she said, and then fucking basically my drunk ass got really fucking drunk and tried to fuck this fat chick.
That's what happens when you get fucked up. You start fucking fat.
No,
bitch.
okay, let me tell you from my point of view,
And
okay?
then I told her the best thing is, boys, I told her my name was Kenny Baker.
Yes.
My
He
drunk
did.
ass was-
Okay,
That is
okay, that's his
legendary.
side of the story. Now let me tell you my side, because he was drunk, so he didn't understand. So we get to the house, right? There's this bitch, right? There's a lesbian, there's the bitch that invited him, and there's this snaggle bitch. Like, she looks like your daily plum motherfucker. Like, it's just head, no neck, body. That's it. And then
That's
I'm
my
like,
point.
all right. And then
Diabetes.
she's over here rubbing on his leg, like, hey, whispering in his ear. I don't know what she was saying.
Bro, did I slap her hand? I said, get the fuck off me.
Yeah, and then so we were drinking. Bounds was making a puzzle, and then Jordan took off his shirt because he said it was too hot in the room, or too hot in the house. So he took off his shirt, so he had his wife beater on. I'm like, all right, it's gonna go down. So this motherfucker, she drags him not by his hand, by his fucking pocket, grabs his pocket, pulls him into the room. The first sound I heard was not them fucking, was her, I guess, falling off of something. So I hear a loud fucking thud. And I'm like, I open the door and he's like dicking her down. I'm like, yo, what was that? He turns his head. I shit you not, turns his head. Yo, bro, she fell off the bed. And I'm like, all right.
Exact
Then I
words
close
were,
the door.
well,
I close the door and I'm like, Bounce. And he's like, yo, so what happened in there? I was like, I guess he like pushed her off or she just rolled off. I don't know what the fuck happened. And then he comes out with his white beater on, pants to his kneecaps. Like, yo, we got to fucking go. And I'm like, what do you mean? He goes, dude,
he's
you
on.
got my fucking nut. Let's fucking go. So then we go out of the we get out of the house because Jordan forgot his phone in Bounds' car. So I'm like, okay, sure, let's go out there. None of us thought to realize that like if we close the door, it will lock on us. So we opened it. The door was closed. So miraculous thing happened. Both of them were knocked out, but the door just miraculously opened. And I'm like, all right. So Bounds was continued with this fucking puzzle. And then I go in there to grab a blanket. And I shit you not, one titty pops out. I'm like, what the fuck is that? And she goes, oh, hi, Joyner. I'm like, who the fuck is Joyner? Me? And she goes, yeah, I was fucking some dude named Kenny. I'm like, oh, this bitch. I'm like, oh. And then I looked at her fucking cooter, dude. It looked like a Krispy Kreme donut shop all up in her shit. And I'm like, and this man told me prior to us going outside, nah, man, I ain't nut no bitch. I'm like, you sure you didn't?
I didn't
This
nut.
man's like, no, man, I didn't do shit, man.
I nutted on her.
Okay.
I nutted on her, not in her cooter, dude.
No, you nutted in her. Yeah, you did.
No. You weren't there.
You're gonna tell me I was sober.
You were not sober.
Yes, I was.
You're kind of sober.
You were fucked up. I didn't have anything to drink. I had a Coca-Cola from the fucking strip club. That was it.
I think you had a Red Bull or whatever.
This man was.
Strip club doesn't serve alcohol, though. Fucking Governor Kumo.
Oh. Dude, that's fucked. Why didn't you guys just get loaded before you went?
We kind
Because you didn't want to spend all your money, huh? But you ended up doing that anyways.
Yeah, so basically, I had this really fine bitch suck my dick, stripper, and then it would turn into a bad night for Kenny Baker. Not me, though. I don't know.
You fucking dick. And I was still in a relationship with Sophie. And then if some bitch goes, yeah, I fucked Kenny Baker on this night. How am I supposed to? I can't defend that. I just can't. Jordan, this dude fucking told her that that's his name. So I cannot defend that. So 9 months later, if she's looking for Kenny Baker,
It's
bitch, I'm not-
been 9 months, boys.
Jesus.
That was around
March, yeah.
It was March 13th last year. I'm about to be 22. I'm 24.
It wasn't about, wait, when's your birthday?
March 13th. It was on March 13th.
Oh yeah, because it was your. No, I think it was like a couple days
Mhm.
after because you turned.
Day of.
No, it was your 21st. It was like on the day. Okay. Yeah.
Some shit. But yeah, there's a bunch of stories like that. Well, not like that one. That one's fucked.
There's stories that fucking Terry almost killed me on a boat. There's stories where I took a shit on an island.
And they got a lot of stories where I'm not there because I was in fucking Afghani lands while they were doing this dumb shit.
We have another stories.
Yo, Baker.
Yeah, I'll give one real quick, and then we'll go out. So Gunnar were you with us on the mountain, right?
Well, yeah, what are you talking about? When we went on the hike?
Yeah. All right. So we get fucking shalambered.
Oh, with the cheeseburger? Yeah.
So we get shalambered one night, right? The next morning, I think it's like a Sunday. We wake up at like 9 in the morning. We're all like, yo, let's go fucking hike this mountain. And everyone was so down with it. Like, we're like, fuck it. We all got in the Joiner's T-Ruck and picked up fucking Justin, who's cracked at Fortnite. He's deployed right now.
Cracked, my guy.
We go get some fucking shades from Walmart, and we just look like a bunch of fucking dicks. Like, just white preppy dicks.
Can you stream a fucking video to your computer and show it through your share screen?
Yeah. So here we are looking like preppy ass.
Hey, I did not sign up for this shit. All I want to do is go to a beach. Oh, fuck. Terry, what'd you get me into?
You've seen the films. So basically what happens, right? We get slammered up. It's like a Sunday. We wake up at like 9. And we just, it's always me. So like, I was just like, let's go fucking do this. And everyone was like, fuck it. So then we just got dressed, took a shower real quick, and got dressed, and then headed out. Went to Walmart real quick, pick up some fucking shades so we could look like a bunch of fucking assholes. And then we went out, climbed a fucking mountain, and then this cocksucker decides to fucking climb out on this tree that's like hanging off the side of a mountain. And I'm sitting there eating my fucking quarter pounder from McDonald's. McDicks, not sponsored by McDonald's. Fucking, he starts flailing his arms like, come on, catch me, blah, blah, like, help me out. I'm about to fucking fall off this mountain and die. So I go over there and I got my goddamn quarter pounder in my hand. And I pull this cocksucker up. Like,
Cheese with cheese, quarter pounder with cheese.
yeah.
With cheese? Was there bacon on that? By
Yeah,
chance?
there was, too.
Okay. Let's not
Man,
forget the bacon.
I was
That's
one bite in. I have this fucker in my hand. And in the other hand, I have this cocksucker that I'm pulling up this mountain. And he's perfectly fine. Like, I got him. He's safe. He freaks out and slaps the cocksucker out of my hand, and it falls down the mountain.
God damn.
I saved a man's life, but at what cost?
He cost you a quarter pounder.
Fucking quarter pounder, bro. And I ain't never got that quarter pounder back either.
I took a picture of that. quarter pounder.
It sounds like a case you could fight in court with the Weight Watchers, man. Fucking lost a quarter pounder.
Dude.
You know, some people are trying to lose that quarter pound. You know, you were unfairly they took that quarter pound away from you unfairly. You needed that.
I know, man. I was
You're
really
in there.
hungry. I was really hungry. I think we went to McDonald's like 4 times that day, dude.
Yeah, we did.
Dude.
That was like we had like a span when like before Gunnar left and like when he was on deployment, we just went to McDonald's like every fucking day. I was like, oh, we're gonna DoorDash McDonald's. What do you guys want? Oh, we're doing McDonald's again? I will do okay.
All right, well, that concludes today's podcast. If you made it this far, appreciate you tuning in. Like and subscribe. The Daily Terror needs it. We need to go viral.
Go for the boys.
Plenty more stories, plenty more things to talk about. You know, if you need us to be funnier, we can definitely do that because I think a couple of us were distracted today, kind of. But,
Today was pretty tame, all things considered.
Yeah.
I would-
But Terry signing out.
And your
Catch
boy
y'all
Terry.
cocksuckers later.
Deuces, Terror Squad.